everybody. Welcome back to Genesis Noir. We gotta figure out what's gonna be next. Because we've seen a lot of the universe doing stuff. And these lines are getting ever closer to Miss Mass. Hey, Jan. Oh. Come on, I can go that way. I know I can. I've done it before. Avoid. This is only use my controller right now. I'm sure it'll let me later. And if not, it's fine. A rogue planet, far from home. Yeah! That looks like it got ejected or something from the solar system. A golden glint catches the eye on a crisp afternoon. I definitely think we're gonna have to get you to play this, I think you'll like it. I'd suggest it for Cat, but the photosensitivity warning, like you can see in the pinned message, and she's definitely a person that is likely to be affected by that. Basically, she's the reason I'm aware to actually post that. Okay. So, winter winds blow as the Earth teeters in its orbit around the Sun. 23.5 degrees of axial tilt result in a planet that bows in defiance to its star, frosting the distant hemisphere with deep snowbanks and icy streams. Ice sucks! I hate ice! It's cool sometimes in drinks, but outside of that, like on the ground and that, I'll take snow over ice. And I spent at least part of the childhood I can remember in Minnesota. I've dealt with this shit. But in time, each hemisphere will lean towards the sun. If I could, I would. Unfortunately, the only place I have that kind of control is in the game. I probably keep like ice in like freezers, at least in the like ice makers or parts and ice cube trays. But yeah, for outside, on ground, falling from the sky, yeah, no more of that crap. We can keep snow. No, see, I'm keeping like the ice in like freezers and that because I need me ice cream, and people like ice in drinks, and I do too in my like water with Mio. It's that stuff that falls from the sky and like the water outside that freezes and gets all over stuff that I'm a bit getting rid of. I'm keeping nice things like ice cream and ice and like ice cube trays and that. But in time, each hemisphere will lead towards the sun. Radiant heat will warm one hemisphere as the other exhales frozen breaths. Without the decay of autumn or the dying off in winter, there would be no hopeful budding in the spring, nor flowering in summer. I do like spring. That hopeful budding is part of why it's my favorite. The rare Earth hypothesis proposes that evolution cannot happen without such environmental hardships. Okay, hypothesis, so they don't know. And, well, obviously it happened here with it, so it's at least can happen with these hardships. But I don't think it's required. Especially when you look at, like, I guess the most biodiversity is in like rainforests in tropical environments where they don't get as much this environmental shit show. The the axial tilt that incites the seasons, the tectonic plates that crash together. Okay, that may be have something to do with it. And the other cyclical forces of the planet drive life to thrive through resiliency and rebirth. Okay, I will buy that. I just don't think we need winter. Or summer heat either. I want like spring year round, okay? Can we do that? Hey, that looks like the Americas. And they were getting Africa. Well, in Europe and Asia. Where's Australia? There's Australia for... as far as... That's possible. I honestly... It's not my area of expertise, so I don't know for sure. But yeah, the hardships have definitely played a role in evolution. That is for certain. There's no doubt about that. Does evolution need the hardships? Okay, there's the moon out there. Yes. You're only letting me go so far. We at least get to see everything, I think. Well, maybe we're missing part of the Pacific, but it's hard to tell. Okay, what else can we do here? Can I somehow select the moon? If I can catch it! If I can catch it, it looks like the answer is yes. You're going to be coming back here. This is difficult to catch. See if I can... It's not letting me catch the moon. Now it did something differently. You're going to be coming around here someplace. I've got Antarctica, the Arctic. Okay, it's like snowing in space. That's weird. Okay, I gotta turn my headphones down. If not the game as a whole, but you guys let me know if the game's too loud on your end. Well, hopefully that's not a hurricane. Certainly drove us with a lot of oxygen. Yeah, that I do remember hearing about. We have oxygen because the first bacteria in that. So we wouldn't exist without it, and for them it was like carbon dioxide to us. But same thing goes with plants. Our carbon dioxide is essential to them, and they don't need and oxygen is a byproduct. So, yeah, we definitely need both. the ones that take oxygen and turn it into carbon dioxide, and the ones that take carbon dioxide and turn it into oxygen. We need a balance, or else things go shitty. And neither one thrives. I'm definitely getting somewhere. I just don't know what it is I'm doing. I'm just moving the planet. There's a white spot in Africa. There's not. Yes, there was snow in Africa. Snow in the Sahara? That don't seem right. Sahara is very tropical. We're trying to get snow everywhere? I don't know. I don't think we can get snow everywhere because of how this works. So measurable seasonal changes in CO2 levels in the atmosphere. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I don't know about the CO2 thing for sure, but I know, as you can see here, there's a lot more land in the northern hemisphere. As you got all of Europe, all of, okay, maybe not all of North America, I think all of North America, and all to most of Asia, part of Africa, because, yeah, I just don't remember exactly where the equator is here, so I'm not sure if part of Central America is below the equator, and that's tends to be considered part of North America. Even though for me it's like, it's central. But it's for continental landmass. It's like, which one, what did you put it with? North or south? Okay, we got leaves coming. Okay. That does make some senses. This is where the aphantasia plays a role, because I cannot see the map in my head. And trying to figure out exactly where, like, midline is here doesn't really help, although I know this little bump, like right underneath the hand there, is Brazil. And that's Australia. I see Norway and Sweden and Finland and the UK. Those ones are pretty easy to see. Whee! Come on, there's gotta be something other than just making leaves go. Or do we have to make the leaves go a certain number of times? Okay. Yeah, well, I got like atlases behind me here too. I can just get up and go grab, but yeah, I'll tab out of this quick. Okay, making Discord less big. Okay. Whee! Do I have to actually get the moon now? You're not being helpful. The moon won't stay still. As if anything on Earth stays still. I'm just getting Africa. Why is it insistent on Africa? I don't know. Okay. Well, I got some sort of a Discord notification. Let's see. Yes, this... There should be some. Okay, did you put it in my Discord, Alchemist, or DM me? Because I heard the thingy, but I'm not seeing. But it's a not good job of. Okay, while that loads, it doesn't do a very good job of giving me numbers on my own Discord. Okay, looks like there's something new in general. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm working. My computer's a little slow. Do they call it pinging? Because, yeah, it does make that sound. It's like a ping, but... Okay, if I'm seeing an alchemist. And yep, definitely. Okay. Come on, I need to be able to do something. Other than just rock the planet back and forth, right? Why can't I select the moon? I don't know. Oh, Africa's kind of split in half. I thought it was more near the Sahara. So maybe the Sahara does get snow on occasion. It just doesn't seem like it would be that warm or cold. But yeah, desert is literally just lack of water or lack of rain or precipitation. This Antarctica is a desert because despite it being cold as all hell. Okay, we're going to press Alt Tab so I can minimize Discord again. Okay. I gotten some leaves to go, but I didn't figure out what it was I was doing making the leaves. Do I have to somehow select the moon? I said don't stay still! Long enough to like actually do anything. Or let me pull it or anything. I can move the planet up and down. Though not side by side right now. And oh, you can kind of see Italy too. But it's boot shape. Am I trying to make any clips or something? That don't seem to make sense, because that would just happen naturally. Okay, can't go down any more than that. Or up any more than that. Side to side don't work. And it's insistent on Africa. Very, very insistent on Africa. What am I supposed to be doing with Africa? They probably did. It's like, but that's a boot. But they would have had to. It's even kicking a rock. They would have had to have had. I think it's Sicily had set the toe. I know that there's a couple of islands in the Mediterranean. But Sicily seems right. They'd had to get that correct. And back in the day, they struggled with distances, especially over water. Look at some old maps. Some of them are like, but that looks nothing like that. Okay, so let me go looking up at least partially the poles again. Keep getting Antarctica. Ah, there's Greenland. It don't look too green. Looks very like icy. And snowy. I haven't even tried. It's not looking like it. Like this, when the moon goes under, it switches to a hand, but it doesn't stay long enough for me to actually do anything. And yeah, it's definitely worth a shot. Yeah, feel free to look it up if you... Yeah, we've had constellations in the last one. So I think that may be what it kind of looks like now, though. Because the last puzzle is definitely a connect the dots and make constellations. Okay. The moon is so hard to get. And it's like, it's going faster. Well, I have no doubt that they're meant to be constellations, but I think they're from the last thing. And so already did the connect the dots. Look. Catching the moon when it comes out would be so much easier. If I could see things in my hand, or... like here. Yeah, for that like split second, the moon has a hand like this. So maybe I do need to do something with the moon. It's just pain in the ass to select. Yes. It goes so fast. Doesn't stay underneath the hand for like long at all. Okay. I know I've made it part way through this, because I've basically seen my character a few times. What am I doing to get those leaves going through the space? But did it work? Is getting the leaves what I need to be doing? So how do I reliably get them? It's cool. Oh, they even like drew the tectonic plates on here, which is kind of cool. Well, some of them look very tiny. There was one leaf. They better not be expecting me to catch any of these leaves. I think I'm kind of doing that. Okay, definitely gotta go back. Okay, it's working better when I just do that. Just like, let's go to Asia without having to go there. Yeah, it's whichever side is pointing to the sun. And it definitely wants to start with not Alaska, Africa. Do I know if I can get to really see Alaska very well here with this angle? Okay, how many times do I need to do this? Yes, you really better not be expecting me to get any of those leaves. Come on. I have to get like big things of leaves many times in a row. Well, that one definitely didn't work. Same with that one. Will you let me do this with the controller at all at this point? Looks like the answer to that is yes. I've been doing a little... I just switched to the controller, but I was doing it on a mouse. I think you can play it either way. Because now I'm back to the mouse end. I seriously don't know which one's better. Monument Valley, I can tell you. Okay, there's gotta be something more than just this. Otherwise it'd be moving on, I'd think. That or it is very finicky. Which isn't fair. Okay. And a spam message in chat. And I don't think I have any mods. So, just let me alt tab out quick. How to take care of spam message. Looks like I can't. Or can I? That just close it. Definitely don't want to be following these people. Okay. Hopefully that'll take care of it. I'm not sure. But it's like Streambo's not the only people's thing spam bots are trying to sell. Okay, what am I missing? Yeah, I can't even try to catch a leaf. I can at least try to catch the moon. It's just too fast. But the leaves say this is at least doing something. Sometimes. Yeah. No, quickie and back here. And why are there leaves flying through space to begin with? Although, why is everything like from beginning of time in that 1920s? Come on, let's go that way. But you're not doing anything anymore. So we can get snow down there. And here I was hoping it was going to be a little different. It is turning. I can't tell what they're doing to trigger the next part, but they are. Okay. How do I turn? Yeah, I think the sun is behind me. Or no, the sun's over here. Because that's where the light's coming from. Okay, look like they were clicking on the earth, but it's hard to see exactly what they were doing with it. Yeah, I can believe that. Because if the earth got big like this, then they were definitely clicking on the earth. Because that's what happens. It's not letting me drag it. I could. It'll let me rotate it, but not drag it. So definitely leave the moon alone then. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing anything different. Actually going to go look at the sun. Hi, Wes. Yeah. Down. Drag the earth down. Yeah, I drag the earth down and it goes up. I know, we're getting... No. Yeah, it's possible I did whatever here, because I got the, like, trade winds or whatever that's supposed to be. That looks like a giant hurricane. Oh, let's go quick. Go through the seasons. See Antarctica for a second. Okay, the moon moves too fast. Well, Sketchy, I don't know what I did, but we did it. As we went to the next thing. Now I gotta figure out the next one. That's a lot of snow. It's snowing in space! That doesn't seem right! Where's it coming from? Why is everything all white? Thaw! Okay, apparently that's what's after you gather and hunt and all that. Thawing out. Can I walk through the letters? Yes, I can. Okay. But I need to know which way to go. We got lights! That I don't think I can pick up or anything. Hopefully this is the right direction. Hey, I see people! Okay. Well, it's cold. You probably want wood. Do not light a fire in your house! But I said wood. A fragile porcelain cup, presently empty. Can I get something else from you then? Looks like the answer is no. Definitely need fire. Okay, can eventually go inside there. I just need to do something else first. But what? Yeah, possibly go back. But she says that's the only way it'll let me go. Hey, where's this path go? Can I do anything with that? Or that? Well, that looks like TNT. Looks like it's supposed to be a bridge. Like what I saw. Woohoo! Found wood! The remains of a tree as old as time. Easy to set a flame. Good. They need it. I don't remember what the other two things were. I think one was like a cup of water. And if it's along this path, I don't want to go back until I find it. Because I'll just have to come back all this way. Anything over here? Don't look like it. Other than, of course, a lot of snow. Because we froze the planet. That don't look good. We found fire. They started a fire inside their house. Can I set this thing upright so we can actually pull these drawers out? That looked like a salt shaker. That one's empty. Old tools, well maintained. I want this drawer now. Okay, this part probably is going to be easier with the mouse. A simple yet charming doll. A woodblock print of a demon. Is that what all these are? Potentially? Look, they're all the same picture even. What's that? Empty bottle of ink. Let me investigate whatever that is. You do not want me opening this drawer, do you? Okay, we'll come back to it then. Okay. That brought me closer. Were the seeds what I was after? Tea leaves. With these, future may be divined. I'm gonna go with yes. Since it now went to a cutscene. But I still need to find the third thing, because there was definitely 3. Well, it looks like that's the end of the path here, okay. Still want to know what's inside this damn drawer. It's not gonna let me look. Empty bottle of ink. Okay. Some more tools. Another one of them dolls. I think that's another doll again. Tools. More ink. Another one of them cups. Small cup. Accompanied by tea leaves. I already got tea leaves. So I guess that's everything I need to from this direction. Okay. There's something over here. Okay, I can go farther. Which I'm not sure is going to actually help. Don't really look like it. But they're definitely trying to keep the creepers away. I'll give him that. Lots of lights. Okay. But I still need a thing. I just don't know what the thing I need is. It doesn't require there's anything there. Okay. Upward up here. There's more. Another light post. It's no up to my hips. That looks like a... Okay, I was gonna say piano, but that doesn't look quite right now. Yes, so... I have to be able to do something other than just move the screen. Oh, there we go. Cards for gambling. Old vices. Bring back vivid memories of the past. Not that far past for ya. Yes, more alcohol. It's just what I need. Alcohol. Yeah, I'm drunk. My alcohol bubbles are turning into card suits. I'm drunk. Okay. Is that all I'm getting there? Anything else? Looks like it's just the cards. Okay. Let's try to find more stuff. Including eventually the way back. Hey, there's a stag! Is that Golden Boy? Okay, this is where I started. And then I went this way. But I came this time from here. Ah! Jesus! Okay. Jupe's awake! Oh God, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I'm not that hard to scare. Okay, that's a bucket. Okay, where can I find a bucket of water? No! I'm not playing a scary game. I did the one that shall not be named. That one was bad enough. Where the frick is the well or something that has a bucket of water? There's gotta be ones. Okay, just the cards up there. You're already doing up there. I'm still relearning how to breathe. Okay, this kind of looks like a wet-ish place. Yeah. The only evidence that I played said game was a collection of clips. Or is at least the only evidence on YouTube or the internet that exists. Yes. Is there anything else here?
Don't hug the cookie, you stick it in your mouth!
Yes, that game! I guess there's that too. But that is part of the clips, I think. Where's the well? Yes, I already investigated there fairly thoroughly. I only couldn't get inside the one thing. And I want to know where I can find a bucket. Well, half the name. You can say the other half, just not the first half. Tree on the way. Okay, I cannot get onto that from here. If someone wants to look up where the frick this bucket is, that would be cool. Because I'm clear it's not where the fire is. So I got tea leaves there. Seems like it should be here, but there's nothing I can click on. And it's not put up there was cards. That looks like a bucket, but how do I get up there? Okay, I can't go any further now. How the frick did I get through here to begin with? There we go. Yes. Reading is cool. That game, not. Okay, I'm pretty sure those are tombstones, but... Oh yeah, this is where I got the wood. But they look like books! Is there something north of Thaw? Maybe. The snow's now deeper than my waist. Okay, that's just getting me back to there. I think that was like chest deep in some spots. I'm sure I'm good at treading through snow, it looks like. Oh hey, here's a place I haven't seen yet. Well, somebody's been shoveling, it looks like. That or this is a heated floor. I never had to walk in snow that deep. That's like up to my chest. But I lived in town, so people did weird things like shovel the sidewalk. And used inventions like snowblowers. That's another one of those, I think, looks like a book thing. Yeah, I just had to across streets. There weren't any... Well, I guess there was a walking bridge in town, technically, but it was kind of like out on the edge of town and in between, like, what is called Old Town and some houses there. And I didn't live out there, and school was not out. That was out past the school. Okay. Seriously, where the frick is this water bucket? It feels like I've looked everywhere. But there's gotta be someplace I have not looked. Or else I would have found it. Hopefully cat tax went through because I'm not seeing anything. And I got streamer bought up. So yeah, I can't tell you which kitty you... if it did work, I can't tell you which kitty because I didn't... Hey Joopy, can you refund her points for that then? Since apparently it didn't work and I have no clue why. Yeah, do I do anything with the cards again? Okay, I don't know if Jute's paying any attention. Oh, there! Joopy got a Starla! Yep, that was a Starla kitty. Oh, and there's... I think that's both boys. It's kind of small on my end. Joopy can correct me if I'm wrong. But the orange one is Zuko. The other one is where Zuko... It's hard to tell because it's small, but I believe Zuko Max. And that's a Starla. Guarding the fridge. Okay, can somebody look up where this bucket I'm supposed to be finding is? Because I am not finding it anywhere. And then just give me directions to where it is, not how to get it. I think I hear a snowplow. Aw, Zuko butt. Because I already got something here. The tea leaves. Okay, I didn't see any picture that time. Oh, there's gotta be the bucket place someplace. Wondering if there's like a file that's trying to pull that it just can't pull for the cat tax. Okay, that's where I got the logs. Which is obviously not needed anymore. Yeah. 3 kitties here, Starla. It's missed. She was my baby. She was good for me. Helped keep me around. We'll say that much. And that was a very pathetic burp. Okay, can I get to whatever that is that's... Yes, but I can't do anything. Okay, there the snow's at least waist deep. Yeah, and up there's cards. Well, Jupe, can you try to look up where the bucket is? I'm in a chapter called Thaw. Got all the other pieces I need. I just need to find the bucket. And it might be like getting the tea leaves where I have to figure out how to get it. Or it could be like the logs here is the, oh, they're just hanging out. And I just had to pick them up. Okay, back to where I saw the burning building. Okay. Is the bucket also there? Because that's possible, but it doesn't... Let's go on. Oh, get some Zuko wet food too if you can. Although that store's probably closed. Okay, this is where the burning building is. I can get out of it. Okay. Back up to the open area. There's like several open areas. There's an open area here where it's just open. Yeah, I still fit. There's an opening, and at least I couldn't really find anything to interact with out here. Just a bunch of bamboo. Okay, you got ads. I'll just keep wandering around here for like 30 seconds, I guess. Oh, you said that way, so maybe back up. On the ice. I can get on the ice? Can I? Woohoo! Okay! I didn't know I could get onto that! So yeah, thank you, Sketchy! I just thought that was like a void and not something I could get onto. So I didn't even try. So yeah, proof that I was right. I was missing something. that was ice, not like the stuff, blacky stuff here you can't walk on. That's something where they could have possibly made it a little like more this color as the path. But yeah, I try to try things first. I was definitely looking around for that one. Okay, got their last piece here. Got your bucket. Yes, you can light a fire and have warm water to make your tea. But light the fire outside! Your house looks flammable! It's like a thatched roof! You're gonna lose your house! But you also built a fireplace. That's like lined with stone. Does not look like you made a fireplace. Okay. Well. Okay, big pot and water. Okay. There was a question mark. Or, okay, I can examine. Fragments of once precious possessions. Taken in lieu of unpaid taxes. Well, sure they're not happy about that. What's the poetic words? A distraction from work. Yes, I can point to it. Okay. Are you expecting me to make the tea for you now? You're supposed to be the tea experts. I don't understand what that was. Oh, little tiny spoon. I like a little cage for my loose leaf tea, thank you. Because I don't really want to be drinking the actual leaves. But then that doesn't work for reading tea leaves, does it? So that also looks like a bowl, not a cup. But I can't do anything. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I swear, I didn't mean to break your cup. I just moved my cursor. That's all. There's gotta be something I can click on. Somebody's mad. Uh-oh. They now think I'm the demon. I am not a demon! I'm a 1920s detective! With a pocket watch. And yes, I know, you may not know what a pocket watch is. I don't know where in time you are. Have watches even been invented yet? No, you're now making me some tea? That's awfully brave of you. That looks like an envelope. Okay. Oh, they made that easier. I just had to start it. Okay. A broken offering tray. Spots of blood washed clean by spring rains. Okay. Where do you go? Right there, I'm thinking. Okay, I think you're the head. I think you go down here. I just didn't get you in the right spot. Or maybe you don't. We'll find out for sure though. Or maybe you care about order. Okay, a destroyed children's toy. Summer sun has faded the paint. But it now has gold lines on it. Okay. We got a skull. With a loose tooth! Okay, now where do you go? You the back, okay. A crushed skull. Fragrant with autumn's decay. Okay. And now we're remaking the bowl. If so, that looks like it's going to be the front. So I probably want to do the other pieces first. Yes, I think I was putting you in the right spot. I know I was putting you in the right spot. You even clicked. Where do you go? Oh, I can rotate it! Yee-hee! That would have been nice to have known earlier. Let's say, right now is when it's actually needed, so... No way I'd be getting this bottom without rotation. So... Okay. A shattered ceremonial cup. For discussion of peace over winter's tea. I still think it looks like a bowl. Cups have handles. Might be a little bowl, but a bowl. And that's our watch spring again. You see it too, don't you? It's even on my hand. You should see that soon. See, I'm a nice 20s detective, not a demon. So there's somebody coming in from the cold. I should probably leave. Bye! I'm in trouble. And I got the cup. That don't seem right. Why'd that come with me? Shattered cup. A cup shattered and remade. The cracks reveal unseen patterns. New lines of inquiry bloom. Got a squiggle on the bottom. Just check the time. And the squiggle on your hand. Okay. And go back to Miss Mass. Thaw. Mended a misunderstanding. Yeah, I'm not a demon. I'm a time detective from the 1920s. And we have yet another one of those. I still haven't figured out how to make them golden. There's gotta be a way to make them golden. Okay, here we go. Investigation provides no new clues. Sound waves vibrate alluringly. Okay, next chapter. Everything's thought out. Now what does it do? Once it loads, of course. Radio waves from the Big Bang echo all across the universe. Recorded in their vibration is a moment of collaboration. Electrons and protons, once heated rivals, cooled enough to come together in harmony. Their union created the first elements and left a song that plays in the background of the cosmos to this day. This phenomenon, called the cosmic background radiation, allows scientists to listen to the moment of the Big Bang and compose a timeline of the birth of the universe. And it's how you can only speculate as to before. You see? Okay. Got Golden Boy sax. Yes. Okay. How do I know where to put this? I think that was the right spot. Where does it get kind of smooth? Right about there. Okay, now this next one. Where does it smooth out? Definitely not that way! Kinda there. You're just getting more spiky. So let's go this way. You're also super spiky. Okay, you're getting less spiky. Okay. The Big Bang sounds like jazz, huh? Improvisations! What's that? Devoid of life, but echoes of an alluring song bounce off of its surface. Okay. Live, 125th Street. I hear traffic. I see a bridge. A sign that beckons. Yes. Ooh, window. That's a very random window location. Has a kitty on a piano. But not playing the piano. What's in that window? Okay, moving on. Let them shower in peace. Are they arguing or... Got a flyer for a raucous music venue, Cotton Club, live, 125th Street. Yay. Well, we've been to the Cotton Club. Sir, Miss Masso's, I believe. Okay. That's 96th Street. Passionless characters immortalized in a wanted poster. Okay, is there something else I'm supposed to be able to get here? Okay, I can't take this car anyways. Okay. Get more up there. Down there. Nope. Nope. I think the only thing I can click on is that poster. It has nothing clicky. I can't go up the stairs that I'm at the bottom of. Okay, it's definitely picky about which way the arrow points. That also do the poster? Or will it tell me 96th Street? No. It's... You're not doing anything. Is that a bug? Are you supposed to do something? Or did you used to do something and they took it out and didn't change that? Okay, that was a little tricky. But I am now on the train. I can make the train go! I has power! Yeah, I'm definitely the one making the train go. Okay, so we are going that direction. Do I have to keep you going? You don't even have an engine? That's a very pathetic train. And I'm also going inside. Okay. 116th Street. That's the same street I was supposed to be at. Listen. Yes, all I'm hearing is music. I am looking down while looking up at the sky. That is weird. Okay, I think it's telling me I need to go down. Live! Down here! We're not up in the sky! We're human beings! We can't fly! But we may have invented airplanes. Okay, there's the mouse. A prophetic sign. That's just the back of the sign! Okay. Yes, we messed up with the rails. It's all your music. Hi! Okay, hopefully that was it. Do not make this any harder. Okay. So... Doot, 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 doot. Please, I sucked at Simon. That Simon Says game. I did not get very far. Okay, then the two middles. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Which order were the middles? Holy bottom! Okay. And I still got it wrong. Okay. Okay. So. Okay, no more! No more, please! Please, I did not do very good at that game. I did try it. I had cousins with that game. What, am I making one up now? You better not be expecting me to do that! I could potentially pick the same note the entire time here. Keep in mind, golden boy I am not. Because yeah, I'm just kind of picking randomly. I don't have to copy him anymore. Because that would not work. What, did I just get hit in the head? I better not have gotten hit in the head. That only partially worked. Okay, got almost all of them gold. Now none of them are gold. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Thought I was get them all gold, but now none of them are gold. And this is not sounding very nice. What's the guy in the background gonna do? Okay, did something. He's giving me more alcohol. God damn. This guy's a freaking alcoholic. He didn't go a single chapter. Okay. This is kind of cool. Okay, we got buildings. I thought I saw a eye. Oh! I'm like building the city! We built the city on jazz. Seems like there should be more in here. Apparently not. Okay, I don't know if I need to be doing anything anymore. You better not be expecting me to follow what you're doing. Because I can move. I see the train. Still has no engine. Oh, there's the train again. I think these black things are where I've been in the past. I cannot write like this. There! I wrote I! You can still kind of see the H! Now the H is disappearing. You're just gonna make squiggles because trying to write is too hard. But there's gotta be something else I'm supposed to do here. I already built the city. If they expect me to follow this, they got another thing coming. Am I gonna get the train back? Yep, there's my train! Train I had to drive because it don't have an engine! See? No engine. Just passenger cars. Okay. It's gotta be something I do other than make squiggles. And go around in circles and make myself dizzy. Okay, I'm gonna focus on the middle while it's turning so I don't get like dizzy. Okay, that doesn't seem to be what we're supposed to do. Can I select anything other than just drawing lines with notes? Okay, it looks like where I put my mouse depends on which direction we go and how fast. Where's the train? Is he still making... Yes, he is. I better not be expected to trace his lines. Because even with the mouse, that's not working. Okay. Oh, I can click on the train. Bye, train. All that moving makes clicking where you're supposed to click hard. But it's also kind of fun to try to figure out. Yeah, are you taking his hat or his instrument? An upright bass, riddled with bullet holes. Now quiet. Its silence requires contemplation. It's not cool. Don't shoot cellos! Only shoot targets at the shooting range. Everything else not cool. Very not cool. Look, unless it's actually legitimate self-defense and you had no other option to stay safe, but that's seems to be really rare. And used as an excuse more often than it's actually a solution. Okay. Yeah. Oh, a spring was inside of it. So, how do we make these springs golden? A slight vibration, then nothing. A near miss. I didn't try to say to get out of there. A rumor that goes nowhere. An asteroid sets a new relationship in motion. Okay, that's happened at least once in the history of the universe. I think that's why we have a moon. Ancient Earth was barren, cold, lifeless, until a collision. An astronomical body the size of Mars slammed into Earth, showering debris in an orbital veil as the bodies melted together. This union left Earth forever changed. Now at the moon, a 23.5 degree axial tilt, and pregnant with added mass. The planet had become fertile for the evolution of life. Through destructive collision has made Earth a rare home from which to gaze at the stars and study the movements of celestial bodies, both past and present. Yes. Yes, hello. I saw you wave. You know, this hurling rocks ain't cool. Okay, how this one is bigger than you are. Ow. See? Hurling rocks not cool. Someone will hurl them back at you. Yeah. You're no longer in the sky. Collision. Okay. Which way do I go? Debris from a late night dinner at the Hopper. Phone number keeps coming up. Hopper, an all hours dinner. Okay, see Miss Mass back there. A few times. Okay. I'm gonna guess I'm going the right direction. Here comes an asteroid! Well, that was scary. Hey, here it comes again! What the flip? Okay, I now no longer have a date. Thank you. And you're coming again? Lots and lots of asteroids. It's like you're trying to kill the dinosaurs or something. Or at least kill some. This is what I get for hurling rocks. You start hurling rocks at me. And there's the Hopper. Am I gonna make it to one of these doors? Because that's a lot of doors. Yes, I do. That's a lot of me's. And then, of course, more alcohol. Really gotta look up when Prohibition was the exact years. I just remember 1920s. And yep, I'm drunk again. And dreaming about more alcohol. And kisses. Anything else? Yes. There's a crater. And there goes my glass. What do we got here? Okay. If I'm supposed to rotate, let me rotate. Okay. Had to be on the sky. Alright. I'm taking a nice long nap. It's a couple of days, it looks like. Yeah, the crater's no longer fresh. Oh, rockets. Lots of things happening next to me and I'm completely oblivious. Because I slept for a very, very, very long time. Like a couple 100 years, maybe. Okay, are you supposed to be black right now? Or is something wrong with my game? Come on. How do these things work? Well, that's the first time I've successfully lit a match without bending it. Yes. Am I in the Aldrin Collider? Certainly what I would imagine it feels like. You know, can I move? Or maybe they're just building it? Ow. Hello. Hi. I just kind of sort of came out of nowhere. I hope you don't mind. I'm like a few billion years older than you are. And yeah, nobody else can see me. Okay. They all think you crazy. They all sure you crazy. See? As far as they're concerned, I don't exist. Yes, I got weird reflexes. Okay. Poof! Okay, can I somehow drag you or something? Yes, we got that shape. At least we're supposed to have that shape. Multi-particle test. She's got stuff going on. Ooh, book! A technical manual that details the physics of the super collider. Haha, I was right, the hell super collider. Lots of papers that are now a mess. Okay. What's going on? Part salvaged from ancient technology. Hey, I didn't finish reading that. She's like, this goat that only I can see is messing stuff up again. Oh, computer. You're gonna need that. I know you're gonna need that. Lots of coils. Don't hit the button. Okay. 5246 minus K. X1 minus 66. L plus R equals 0. 246. P246R minus K. Turny, then slidey. This one minus 66. L up. Red down. Where am I supposed to slide it to? All the way over that way? Yeah, slided it the wrong way. Okay. Woohoo! I cannot press the button! Okay. Fractal Martian Accelerator. Apparently they think I'm a Martian now? Sorry, I'm not from Mars. I predate Mars. Okay. Yeah. A piece of chalk that yearns for an image to sketch. Yeah, I've seen that thing. Come on. That's Golden Boy as a stag. That made you think of something. Okay. Okay. The cop 547. Is that here? Yes. I'm gonna start with that. What's that need? Okay. Turned and then like middled. Okay, you gotta get turned to like there-ish. You gotta get like middled. Okay. 546. All the way and all the way. Okay. It's like last time for you. L plus R equals 0. So that's the same. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, active. Still not seeing this shape. We now got 3 dots. Do we have 3 dots before? Okay, what do we got going on here? A heat-resistant flask used to study Martian chemistry. Okay. Yeah. Check it out. I didn't say drink it. She's got lots of arms and legs when she's working on stuff. Okay. This is the same as before, then that goes there. That's something. Okay, that's up here now. Yep. Cop. Don't know where it needs to be, but it's there, but Here it needs to be in the middle. Okay. I think it said these still need to be 0. Right? Mm-hmm. That's still not giving me anything. E100 doesn't know. So we got like 2 settings we need to fiddle with. Okay, got it. Yes. Okay, last time was 3 dots. What's it gonna be this time? Well, we got a definite, like, wave. With lots of other shapes in the background. But we're still trying to get that one. Okay, it's 4 dots. Okay, we are getting someplace. We got an extra... Definitely got an extra dot. Okay, so what can I click on this time? A radio dish that catches vibrations from Earth. Okay. Oh, now I'm making something. Here. I'm using your stuff to make music. And you just add it to the computer. Okay. Well, things had been different. All the way over and all the way over for the 546. Which it is. How about the X1? L plus R is 0. Then you go up as well. Okay. That one we don't know where. 1 unknown. 2 there's dots. The ML75. But you don't even see that one. And we don't know where that needs to be. Don't know where that needs to be. And don't know where the cop needs to be. Okay, so for this needs to be in like the middle. Well, how about that round? You don't know where that's supposed to be. That's a lot of things I need to fiddle with. Okay, that is seeming good, I think. Can I mess with it? Okay, I think that's... No, go back, go back. That's where it's like the clearest, okay. Where's this? Seem the clearest. Not sure if any of them do. Okay. Why do I need to adjust some more? Guess that definitely gets fuzzier and fuzzier. Okay. but if I can go... Can't go straight down, can I? That seems very smooth. Okay. I think I got that part dialed in. That's just more dotty. It's more smooth. Dotty. Okay, but which button then? Okay, it looks like we may have to go through a series. But I can't zoom in on that anymore. Okay, something 2.0, 1.5, 125. Yeah, I'm not understanding this either. I think I got everything else in the right spot. Or do I need to make that? In which case I do not have the right settings. Because I only have a single wave. Well, I guess I do got two, but it's not being a helix. And how about you? How do we make you guys go different directions? Yeah, you definitely gotta be going different directions. Okay, that just separates them. Has nothing to do with direction. Okay. That's whether or not it's a jumbled up mess. Okay. Okay! Just got what I was after. Correct. Yeah. Still don't have that shape, but got all the dots now. What's that mean? It's now up there. Vibrantly colored flowers that grow upon a particle accelerator. Yes, you got flowers. And they are making that shape. Hey! You're not supposed to blow them up or have them go fire in her arms. Okay, let's do this again. Some of the stuff I can be pretty certain of because it's been the same the entire time. Alright. That's 0. JE800, we don't know where. M200D, don't know anything. Okay, the cop, middle. Oh, that has to be the other direction this time. Snow has to be over here. Okay. That's not looking very promising. And Chaos Simulator. Okay. That does... Guess that's okay. I think it's showing this one pushed. I don't know. JE 801, so we don't know. Cop, don't know. M200D, don't know. That's definitely showing that one pushed. Okay, make sure it's pushed. Let's see, let's start kind of middle. This is not going to be easy, is it? Especially since we now have nothing on screen! Okay, apparently I got it. Yeah. I got no more spots for dots, so you better make me a golden spiral this time. Do you see that spiral? It is there. It is too there! I can see- Oh, you did a check mark this time, not an X. You just made the same sound, which is disturbing. Bye! I helped you do what you needed to, no. Bye, you get all the credit. But I think I'll take your notebook. A perfect bound book. It contains answers to the constant question. How to End the Big Bang. By Dr. Alice Bowman. Or property of. Mars Super Collider project has liftoff. Astrophysicists take first steps to create black hole. To Curiosity! There's a penny! A steel penny. But a penny. And lots of things. He is no man. Okay, we're gonna have to actually show text here because I can't read most of that. Came out of the particle accelerator. Does not register as human or earthly origin. He is no man? Okay, that is small. One possible fate of our universe is for the expansion of the Big Bang to slow to a crawl and finally reverse under the power of gravity. Yes, it's one possible. The anatomy of a black hole? Success. Through finesse and exploration, we were able to successfully mimic the creation of a black hole. Okay, did I miss text on like the first page though? Before this. Let's see. Nope, I actually read more than they did. Okay. Unless I looked at that. Yep, looked at that. Well, that's the end of the book. That's all the relevant notes I need to save Miss Mass. Uh-oh, it's breaking up. Uh-oh, it completely broke. Now what? Is it golden? Okay, you go somewhere around there. Oh! Using that technique to put it back together. Okay. Switching to mouse on this. This is a little difficult. Got more control with the mouse. Probably simply due to more practice. I've used a mouse to look at documents a decent amount. Just come on down. No. I was trying to hook you up right there. And now it has gold spots. Is that enough to make it golden? It's a start. Apparently that in music. It is golden! We figured it out! And she's getting all the praise. We're like, hey, Lucky! I got my golden spiral, just like on my hand. Ow! And now he's spinning into oblivion. That's how I save Miss Mass, so we have Mass. Well, that sun's going away. That's not a good thing. Now we have no sun. Manual for black hole creation. Heavy in the hand. An answer and a question. Yep, check the time. And then look at my hand. It's not very bright. On my hand, that is. Am I going into the black hole or what? I'm turning away, okay? Yes. Collision. A solution. A sacrifice. Okay, I read stuff. If you guys hadn't figured that out yet. That's just what I do. It's what I live for. To read all the words I can find. Basically. Yeah, what you doing now? Yeah, this is different. Were they all broken? They all put batting together? and goldified. Woohoo! How do you put the notebook on the wall? That seems to defy physics. Yeah, even a composition notebook would like slump or something, I think. Can I select the Big Bang? A black hole that can stop the Big Bang. Or do we have to go down here some more? Oh, I have to go down here some more. So few left. A lone gravitational wave. Regret fills the heart. Okay, it's like 10 or half an hour past my normal time, and we obviously have at least one more of these. So I think we'll come back to this later instead of going really over. Because I don't know how much longer this is going to take. We got through 3 more today, which is cool. Let me scroll down to exit. Yeah, I assure. And you was going to ask me again shortly, isn't you? So yeah, we finally figured out how to make our things golden. Woo. So we are almost done. And no more lines. So we can see exactly how many dots in the gunshot you have left to look at. Which is also cool. So almost done. Like next stream should finish it, and I don't know how long it's going to take though, because don't know how many of those dots are just the picture where you read something and how many are the actual puzzle. Obviously puzzles take longer. Otherwise, according to Steam, I have unlocked 58% of the achievements, and this last one, only like a quarter of players have. So I don't know if too many people that have tried to play this game have gotten. Makes me wonder how many people started the game, got frustrated, and quit because they couldn't figure it out, and for whatever reason. Kind of like I did with the Proving Quest, because I was getting frustrated due to skill issues. But be different getting frustrated, because it's not really skill. Although it's puzzle skill, but I think most of these were I'm stuck or it made no sense. I think all of them were one. So it is a little tough in spots, but I am liking it. This will definitely be a come back to thing. Most likely next Monday. But Joopy's doing scary games, so I might just start streaming like every Friday, since he's threatened to start streaming something else on my Fridays. You know, collab or something. So if he does that, I'll probably just stream when he's doing scary game, because I don't like scary games. I definitely more like these games. Although you can't. And Joopy's finally going to get this kitty litter. Like, what, an hour after he said he needed to? Okay. So, yes, we'll be back to this for next stream, which is most likely going to be next Monday. I'll try to remember to say on Discord if it's going to change. I also need to do a better job at posting stuff on Discord. Oh, and it's letting us. So yeah, we'll go see the Phantom, who is also playing Genesis Noir. Although they've been in stream for a while, and from what I saw in the preview, they're farther along than we are. But yeah, let's go say hi to them. I am not going to pay much attention because I don't want spoilers. Because they're... So yes, let's go say hi to them. And I'll see you all next time and hopefully get to where they're at. Bye!